Hi guys, happy October. I hope you are doing well. Okay. All right, you have a mixed bag in here. I'm going to say to you what you come in with, and this can be applied to any area of your life, okay? It can be applied to your career. I think for you, though, it involves absolutely other people, and I think you might be needing to really trust your intuition here on who that is to trust and who that is to not trust. And I have a strong feeling through here, too, that some of these people, sadly, may be family members. That's just a gut feeling that I've got here, okay? Now, you come in with the Oracle card of the Wolf, okay? And it says, beware of who to trust, right? Now, I want to read this for you, though. The Wolf, a relentless hunter. The wolf is both feared and respected. The beast is selective, yet extremely loyal to matters of friendship. Follow your instinct. Beware of who to trust. Okay, it's sprinkled through your cards too, and I throw the Oracle card first, and then I ask for the correct door to open for the messages to come through to me so that I can give you, under grace and in the perfect way, the messages for you. Okay, so these are absolutely for you. All right, so we come in with the Sun card, which is a good thing, because this just says that whatever it is will come to light. You just need to pay attention to it. If you showed up for this reading looking for, you have a question that requires a yes or no answer, this card is always a yes. Okay, this is a marriage card, a joy card, a happiness card. There's also in here, though, we've got two hidden tens, which say you need to start making, how to best say this? It's a card of this, right? Of like really pull on past, crash and burn sessions to pull your life forward. In other words, learn from your mistakes, pay attention, see the things that you probably maybe don't want to see, okay? I feel in this reading, I'm not going to tell you anything you don't already know. I think it's something you're still not wanting to hear, though, right? And I get it, okay? But the Sun card is an amazing card when you really don't go like this, right? Like, I don't want to see it, but it's sitting right here. That's not going to work for you. This is saying you need to pay attention to what's here. It's a great card, though. It really is, okay? And you've got the Hierophant underneath it, okay, which speaks about traditions. It speaks about, though, it could absolutely be a marriage card, so this can be a marriage dynamic. It can be a family dynamic. It can be, I don't choose to live like this anymore, right? And that can be on any level. It can be your belief systems. It can be anything. And underneath it, you've got the Two of Swords in reverse, which is saying you do not have inner harmony here. So with this card in reverse, it's saying that it's usually somebody, a person, that's sitting here that is causing this. So you need to kind of make some choices here. This is also a card of not being balanced, not being in a good spot, a relationship not being balanced, a work dynamic not being balanced. Something is out of balance here. These are cards that all are speaking of my life. I feel like I'm on a tightrope here, right? But the things will present themselves to you. It doesn't mean that everything needs to be, cut out right away. It's just saying pay attention. Pay attention. Just pay attention, okay? You come in with the World card, which is a great card. It's beginnings, it's endings. It's also foreign travel. And I feel for some of you, there is travel in here. It can be for a job. It can be for a relationship. It's beginnings, it's endings. It's going with, though, too, and I feel in here what would be your best advice to you would be to go with the natural order of things. In other words, let things come in when they need to come in, let things go out when they need to come out, but sometimes we need to poke the things a little bit to get them going, right? They come in the form of relationships, alliances, co-workers, business partners, a new coffee shop. But this, I'm making a joke because I don't feel that this is going to be an easy month for you, in all honesty, okay? Now you've got the Six of Swords, which is a card of moving on to something, but at a deeper level. What this card really means is it's I'm gonna clean out the clutter in here. This is the card that brings the old, to the river Styx there, to take a look at what it is that I need to let go of. You know, this card with the Death card would be perfect because it would mean I'm getting rid of these things that are holding me back. Thought patterns, old beliefs, whatever. Things we don't even know are clanking around in there, right? But it's a card of moving on to calmer waters. Okay, moving on to something, taking a break. I think that with this, though, it can mean like you've got a physical move in your sphere here. So it can be for a vacation, or it can be an actual move, or it can be a moving on to something, or it can be I need to take a break from this situation for a moment and collect myself. Okay. Now, you've also got the Nine of Cups, right? Which is a card of wishes coming true, knowing what your values are, knowing your value, knowing the value of everything around you. You know what I mean? And this is, again, with this card, it's like I figured out how to do this game of life, you know? And sometimes it kind of stinks, you know, but it gets you where you need to go. All right, now your overall, which would be what I could pull this off from, is the Nine of Coins, Nine of Cups. Okay, this is a card of, yes, it's illusion, delusion, but it's all parts of yourself. It's a 7. It's what are the choices that I make? Have they served me in the past? Do I need to make different choices? You know, do I need to make different alliances? This is just a card that says to you, make wise choices for yourself, right? Don't be pulled down a rabbit hole. Okay, we can very easily do that. I mean, I don't care if you're sitting here and saying, oh no, I've done that, Root Sister, and I'm not going to do it again. I assure you, we all do it again. It's just what happens, right? But we learn through these experiences. And I'm sorry, my chair is stuck on something. But we all learn through these experiences. So again, don't shoot down something, or don't regret doing something, because we all at one time loved it, cared about it, wanted it, craved it, got it, didn't want it, you know, didn't work out. It all makes us bigger, though, bigger and better, right? In your blind spot, you've got the Lover card. Okay, you've got quite a few cards that say in here, you're paying attention to the choices that you're making. You know, maybe you didn't make the best choices for yourself at one point or another, but these cards really speak of major changes for yourself. You've just got to let go of some stuff, right? And I think they're pretty deep-seated things. I don't think this is a passing fancy or, you know, a craving you've got or something, or someone that you're newly dating. I think these are internal showing up in external. They're showing up in the relationships that you've got all around you, right? All right. It's pretty powerful reading. Now in your blessing spot, you've got the I wanted to say the 11. Okay. 11 is it's not 11, but I'm going with my 11 is a master number, and it tells you again that your guides are with you. They're here. They're telling you things. Listen to them. And you've got cards again. Your wolf is coming in saying you've got to, you know, pay attention to what's going on around you. This is a card to me that speaks of intuition, right? It's that intuition, like, no, I really just don't want to know this. I really just don't. But once we know these things, we can't unknow them. And this card in reverse is saying, I'm choosing to, like, turn a blind eye to something. Or you're not really wanting, the nail hasn't been, like, done yet. You know what I mean? This card, when it comes up in the upright, is like, the good news about it is the worst is over. But it's also a very similar card to this. These are massive cards of ascension. Massive cards of ascension. This is like highway to heaven. In whatever, by that I'm just saying whatever religion you are, it's just, I'm evolving. I'm going to a higher level here. I get this. You know, but I feel you're on the threshold of it. But I feel that this, because this is your outbound card here, the Three of Swords. This can be old patterns. This can be blockages. This can be not wanting to see something, right? This is a combination of, I don't want to do this. You really don't want to do it, but I think you know you need to do it, and that's a tough spot to be in. So that's what I've got for you. I hope that I helped you in some way. Again, this can come in any way, shape, or form for you, but what it involves are absolutely other people, right? And how are we balancing those scales, right? It's like this. Are the doors open? I mean, is the flow good? Is the airflow in here good? Or is it something that's holding you back? You've got a lot of major arcana cards in here, so if you allow yourself to, this could be a major transition month for you. So that's what I've got. Your focal is this. Do you first. Think about things. Think about how practical this is. Know your intention for this. And I would suggest in here, I can honestly say to you in here, I know 100+% I'm not telling you what you don't already know. But you've got cards in here that I hope are confirmation so you can make better choices for yourself this month, right? So there you go.